Check, check. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How we doing? It is Wednesday, August 6th. Yes, I don't know about the lighting over here. Back with the, I don't even know what you would call this, bowler shirt, although I don't have my wristband. Kind of a serious issue. I'm going to need this, okay? The vertical mouse is one thing. The resting mouse pad is another, but I'm going to need that wrist brace or we're in some real deep shit. Anyways, what's up? Good morning, everybody. I wanted to just make sure that we're live and we're good, which I believe we are. YouTube, check. Twitch, check. Twitter, check. The mic is good. The camera is good. Okay, I was having some issues when I was setting up. We got BK in his car nice and early, so I'm going to get him up here. We're going to talk some St. Jude, which I had the pleasure of going on BK's podcast Monday night and already kind of discussing and giving my thoughts, but you know he's got to come in and give the lovely degenerate listeners his take on the field and the card. I saw him tweet his card, so we'll go over it real quick. I've got some things I like and some things I don't like. Anyways, without further ado, hold on real quick. Good morning, ZDZ Bets. How you doing? Bad guy who's actually a good guy. Best board review in all board reviews. Let's have a day. I love the positivity. Need BK's thoughts on Henley. BK and I kind of align. We're not like, I think model fuckers love Henley, and we're not really model fuckers. Let's get let's get right. I don't know what that means. DJ, what's up, man? Hello, Torres. DJ hasn't hit a bet since where okay, come on. Can we fucking, if you're gonna type something, can you fucking type it so I can read it for the love of God? Hovland is your St. Jude. Okay, it's from a Kanye song. I didn't catch that. Good morning, DJ and BK. Let's go. BK, what's up? It's good to have you.
What are you and Steak talking about this afternoon?
We're going to talk about how you shaved your beard again like a bitch before picking in the park.
I didn't. I haven't shaved since this weekend. I look the same. So
I thought you had a beard.
That was like last week. You literally saw me on Monday.
I didn't catch it. You shave then?
Yeah, I was clean shaved then.
You were clean shaved. You like saying that. You feel professional when
what
you say
are you and Steak talking about?
You want to know what we're talking about, BK? I'll tell you what we're talking about. Yesterday, we started on the Atlantic Coast Conference in football, okay? Now, without cheating, can you name 5 teams in the ACC?
I think I can. North Carolina,
Boston who? Carolina College. Who? Carolina who?
What?
Carolina
UNC.
Who? Okay.
UNC, Pitt, ACC?
Still the ACC.
Clemson?
Okay.
What did I say? Did I say Boston College?
No, there you go. That's 4. One more. Come on. There's one more you should get.
ACC, Duke.
No Syracuse. Good job.
Yeah, what conference are you talking about today?
I fucking just told you we're talking about the ACC.
What did you do yesterday?
We talked about the ACC, so we're finishing the ACC. What are you doing that
2 days of ACC football? It's a shit conference.
I understand that, but there's a lot of fucking teams in it now. Listen, what else are we going to do? Are we going to talk about baseball?
Can the Yankees fire Aaron Boone? I'm worried about my father. I've never seen my father this upset, and I'm not joking at all. My dad is really upset about the Yankees right now.
As he should be. But isn't it funny? Like the Yankees for so long, I feel like Yankees fans, was your father ever somebody who was like, oh, we have 21 or 27 World Series when he would get in a debate? Because people would actually do that. And then, anytime they would get in a debate, it's like, well, we have 27 World Series. It's like, well, times like this, when times are tough, hey, where are your 27 World Series? You should fucking put your head on that pillow and everything should be fine. But no, welcome to the real world. Your team is finally down in the 3rd floor of the Titanic with the other peasants, and you know how adversity feels. I love it. I want more of it. I can't get enough of it. I try so hard.
A train wreck. Like, not even a joke. Like, I really think Aaron Boone's just a terrible manager. I don't even think it's a sense of like, oh, they're playing like shit, just blame it on the manager. Like, he's just making some awful decisions.
I'm not going to disagree with you that I think Aaron Boone should be let go, and I think he should have probably been let go already. Like, I think he's been there too long. But some of the moves the Yankees made have really not panned out. And I don't even think it's on the manager like in some situations. Like trading for Jazz Chisholm in theory sounded fun. I'm not a Jazz Chisholm guy. sticking with Anthony Volpe to be your next Derek Jeter, like I got no beef with trying because he was an exciting prospect, but he's not panning out. Giancarlo Stanton is always injured. I think Judge is now on the IL, right?
Yeah.
You got no Garrett Cole this year. It's like it just happens. It happens, but this isn't good if you're a Yankee fan. Did you see that? I didn't retweet it, but do you follow Jay Kuda? No, he's good. He's good. You should follow him. But he pointed out that since June 9th, I think the White Sox and the Yankees both have 24 wins. Isn't that crazy?
Are the White Sox bad?
Oh man, that's how much.
I know last year they had the worst record in like MLB history or close to it.
Yeah, they're really bad. They're better this year than they were last year, but they're really bad. So, anyways, yeah, it's pathetic. But hey, you know what might turn the tide? Is your father excited that we're going to watch them on Saturday?
Yeah, they're excited for me. Yeah,
and we're going to the or you're going to the old timer game.
Yeah, I mean, I have a fucking mortal lock on the pinstripe team.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm betting it.
I don't think you can bet it. But anyways, I think what time are you going to get to Billy's?
I was going to ask the Pickett girl.
I texted them yesterday, and I think one of them said 11 a.m., which sounds really early.
Yeah. Krabs, what's up? Someone said my dad and your dad would have a great. Is your dad a Yankee fan or he hates the Yankees? I need to know. But yeah, I'll go like noonish. Get a booze on. Like noonish sounds good. Noonish.
Yeah, I have a client in town, which is unfortunate that these things happen, and they were like, "Hey, can we see this Saturday?" And I was like, "Ooh, Saturday morning, like 10 a.m." And they responded with a sure. And I don't like sure. I feel like sure is like, I mean, I guess they probably really want to see it around noon.
Okay.
But noon is when I want to get to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So these are the challenges when you work in real estate. It's not a great job.
I'm meeting with my agent on Friday, and we're going to see 2 places.
Let's go, BK. Let's go. Love it. Well, good luck to you. Congratulations. I was watching your Chad Eckert tap in.
He's a real estate guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like Chad Eckert, but you said that you got you told me too, but like you got like a pre-approval. You sent a shit ton of things to the bank. So good job. It's getting really real. Congratulations. Well, no congratulations yet. You don't have a place, but like
I'd like to talk with you a little bit more. We can do it off camera.
Why does Say keep saying we're getting smacked up? When have you ever said smacked up? Crab said, "Are we boozing this weekend, gents?" These are stupid ass questions.
Yes, boozing. I'm a fan of. Smacked up. I'm out.
So, Steak likes to just say things that are stupid on purpose and see if he can make them work. You have to shut him down immediately because he's a stubborn fuck. He's going to be like, no, he's going to keep trying. He's going to be trying. And if nobody gives him an inch, then he'll stop. We don't like smacked up. Get there at 11. Don't be soft. I will get there at 11 if I don't have to. If I don't have to work. We'll get smacked up. Well,
my favorite is we're getting faced this weekend.
I've never heard that in my life.
That was a college thing. Like, yo, we're getting just absolutely faced.
Never heard that in my life. I kind of like blasted. I like blasted, obliterated. I'm getting smashed.
That seems like if you're getting obliterated, it's like sloppy. Like I'm like pissing my pants type shit.
I actually haven't seen the lineup of content creators that are going to pick it at the park. I missed last year, unfortunately. I was in Paris, but I'm very excited. I was supposed to fly back tonight. My dog woke up very sick, so we're pushing it back a day. We're gonna fly back tomorrow night. Yeah, it's all right. Thank you. I'm gonna meet Steak. Steak's going up tomorrow. Why are you laughing?
Someone said getting faced sounded like you got no bitches in college.
Bad guy. I love bad guy. I mean, hammered's a good one, right? Like, let's get hammered.
Yeah, that's like, that's standard.
Yeah. You seem like I've been around you. You're a good drunk.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, but that's not obvious.
I mean, I'm a great person in general. Like,
wow. Oh, someone behind your car.
Oh my God, it's the feds. No.
Did you see that?
Yeah, they were just walking. People walk in the parking lot here.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're good drunks. Steak and I are really good drunks. I just get tired. That's my problem.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna need to find a place. Do you think there's any sort of smoking section in Yankee Stadium?
I think you could, in the outfield,
In the outfield? Yeah, I would love that if there is. Because if we're starting to drink at fucking noon, I'm gonna need, and the game's not till 3.
Correct.
Oof. Oh, brother. Maybe either I need a napping station or a cigarette station.
I think you'll be okay. Maybe I'll bring a vape for you. No, I'm
What are
actually
you
not vaping.
what are
I'm
you
trying
gonna
to get
drink? What are you gonna drink when you get to Billy's? Walk me through it. What's your game
Coors
plan?
Light or Miller Lite.
That's it all day.
Likely.
Damn, dude, you're disciplined. I'm a bad boy.
Yeah, I'm just straight Miller Lights.
I will
Is
be.
quantitative eating actually going? I need to know. I love
I
it.
hope so. I hope
Like
so.
he's awesome. Like he's a TIB loyalist. He's always in here. He knows golf, so I'm excited.
Quantitative seems great. I would love to get a beer with Quantitative. Does DGen really get loud? When I'm kind of just loud in general, but no, I'm not bad. Game is at 2 p.m. I believe. Long day. It is a long day. I'm a bad boy is crazy. Yeah, I guess that is kind of crazy, but I mean, I just tell it like it is. I want some whiskey. I want a fucking vodka Sprite. I can't help myself. Anyways, BK, thank you for joining. I had a great time on your podcast.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments.
Yeah. Oh, is that like comments on
Yeah,
on the
like
show?
I'm not like, a content whore like you, but like sometimes I look to see if there's been any comments, and we got a lot. Like usually, if it's a normal episode, maybe 3 or 4 comments, but there were like 10 or so.
That's great. I think people like our golf banter, so that's excellent. Thank you for having me on. I'm a recurring guest now. I'm on 2 times a year, which is awesome.
Rare air.
Rare air, yeah. And you come on every you kind of honestly like you have now. I don't even invite you over. You just show up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not doing the fall, and I don't think you want me on in the fall.
No, well, there's no golf on.
There is golf on, but it's okay.
What are you talking about? You said we have 3 more tournaments.
And then the fall swing starts.
What fall swing?
Oh my god. There's events almost every week in the fall.
I thought it ends in like October.
No, you're so deep into football. Yeah, there's tournaments. They're all shit, but like I'll bet them.
Oh, okay. Bad boy is actually absurd. Was that really bad? If you say that you're a bad boy? You didn't have a weird reaction to that. Anyways, well, good stuff.
Have you thought about the St Jude since 9 p.m. Eastern on Monday?
Yes, 100%. You want to know what I've thought about? I've thought about it 3 times.
Okay.
Yo, you want to guess what I thought about?
What?
Guess. Just guess something. What do you think is run through my brain? It's not.
Don't
know. Overthink it. It's something you told me.
Like iron players, accurate off the new greens.
What's ran through my brain multiple times is, am I or am I not betting Xander Schauffele?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because you've told me not to bet him, and I saw he's on the tip chart. And
which is like again, like an 18-1 guy being on the tip chart is tough.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Here's another thought that I've had. I think about golf, bro. Like, not as much this year, obviously, if I've told you many times for various reasons, but I'm thinking now, do I want to be the guy with Xander and Fitzpatrick on my card? No. I think it's got to be one or the other.
I agree. I wish I did math for you to see what you could actually fit. But again, I bet like 4 guys in the 30 to 40 range. So, you could bet both of them, but you could probably only bet like 1 more guy, which I don't think you want to do.
No. I think I want to bet 2 or 3 more guys. The BMW Championship is in a couple weeks. That's in Baltimore.
It's in Delaware.
Oh, it's in Delaware. Is that a tournament worth going to?
I yeah, I went 3 years ago. Like, to me, I went to my event this year. I don't know. I'm good.
Your Crab says it's in Baltimore.
It's in Delaware. No, I'm mistaken. I am mistaken. It is in it's in Caves Valley. I think it's in that area.
Wow. Strike 1 for BK on fucking not knowing ball. By the way, this is a good comment from Knicks fan. Just tell RB and call it a day.
Correct.
Who is RB?
RB is Ryan Baroff. He works at ISN with me. We're good friends. He's a Florida guy, and he's hit like 20 outrights this year.
That's incredible. Good for RB. Rise and Firebet says it's Russ and Griffin for me. That's it. I got no beef with that. Krabs doesn't bet golf though. Yeah, you don't bet golf. Krabs, who's coming to pick it, by the way? Is the whole Book It crew coming?
I was mistaken. I thought it was in Delaware.
That's all right. We own up to our mistakes around these parts.
Okay.
Lala Sis and Brown, B Brown, DDP, DJSN. Thank you for the new follows. All right, BK. So I know it feels like we just did this a couple days ago, but do you mind kind of explaining the course and giving the
Yeah, I
followers?
mean, again, the last three winners, Lucas Glover, Decky, and Zalatoris. Those are all amazing iron players that are terrible at putting. Like, they are very, very similar golfers. This is a ball striker's place. You're not going to have a big advantage bombing it off the tee. You're going to have to make a ton of really great iron shots and avoid bogeys and avoid the water. I think it's more open to more golfers. And I am stupidly thinking that Scotty's not going to win. I'm not betting them without market or betting each ways. Like, we're just going to have to beat Scotty this week, which I feel good about.
I'm not worried about Scotty for whatever reason. I'm just not. So I'll probably regret it and feel like an idiot when he's fucking got
Probably.
5-shot lead going into Saturday. Hold on. So it's only you and Mikey Overs, DJ. That would be kind of funny. I got no beef with Mikey Overs for the 100th time, by the way. I've always said he seems like a nice kid in person. Scotty will win, sadly. Last Patrick Cantlay win. Is that facts?
No, he won the BMW in 22. That was his last win.
You are an encyclopedia of knowledge, except you really fucked up not knowing where the BMW was, though. How about this? Can you answer me one more question about the fall swing? What is the most prestigious or tournament that people are going to look forward to betting
Likely
wise?
the Zozo Championship. That's in
Oh,
Japan.
oh yeah.
Like, a bunch of good people have won it. Shriners isn't that bad. RSM's not that bad. I would say those are like the kind of three.
Yeah, okay. Those are tournaments that I know. I didn't know they were so late in the year, but I guess that kind of makes sense. Zozo's great. Did I hit someone at Zozo 2 years ago, BK? You would know who won 2 years ago.
Keegan.
Oh. No.
Keegan won in 23, Colin won in 24, Nico won in 25.
Colin won in 24. That's right. Didn't have him. Okay. Anyways, all right. So I pulled up the spreadsheet that you had sent me, or not the spreadsheet. I'm sorry, the tweet that you had sent me about the course, and I'll just give some people in here a few pointers. Tree lined fairways, 12 dog legs, only 2 par 5s, and the greens are renovated, going to be very bouncy. Okay, according to Rick Run or some shit like that.
Gotta be dialed with your irons.
Got to be dialed with your irons. So right off the bat, I know what you're going to tell me. Not you. I'm sorry. People in the chat are going to tell me probably Morikawa week. Listen, if it's Morikawa week, that's fine. I have no FOMO. I wish him well. I'm not betting on Colin Morikawa anymore. Okay. I have looked at the odds board. I've looked at the guys, and I've gone through, and I kind of have my card, like the base of it. I have the foundation of it, but I think now that I'm coming around to removing Xander and listening to you. That's really the main reason I'm doing it. I'm listening to you, but you have been more right than wrong in telling me to stay off, guys. So I give you credit, but I'm going to be off, and I'm going to go with Matt Fitzpatrick. He's 22-1 at FanDuel.
He's 28 on DraftKings.
Okay.
No, he's higher on okay. I think he's 22 might not be the best number. You could get a better number. So I'm just letting you know.
Morikawa is on his 5th caddy this season. Is that real?
How funny is that?
He's a fucking loser. That guy is a
insane.
fucking loser.
No, Fitz, honestly, I'm surprised he's not more popular. He's in unbelievable form, and he has great course history here. And the thing I like about it is that he's not into Eastlake right now. He needs to play well in order to get to the final stage of the playoffs. So he's got everything going for him. I love Fitz this week.
Okay. The other couple guys on here, BK, Fleetwood 25, JT, Aaron Rye. Any interest in them?
All dead.
All dead. I see Ludwig is a little popular this week. Our guy Bogey Party's on him.
Yeah, I don't think Ludwig's winning.
That's a very respectable way of saying
I feel pretty good about that.
Okay, you feel pretty good about that. Tell me who the first guy is on your card.
It's Fitz, 28.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tell me who the second guy is on your card.
I'm betting Russ Henley.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me this on your podcast Monday, did you?
Yeah, I've come around.
Wow.
The form's incredible. This is a perfect golf course for him. He has some top 5s here in the past. Like, if you were building a course for Russ Henley, like, this is likely one of them. What is Russ Henley known for? Amazing iron player, can't putt.
I'm going to tell you right now, Russell Henley seems like the kind of golfer that when you finally get on him, he's not winning. So
Fair play, mate.
yeah,
Nobody fair.
yeah.
Nobody
No, Russell Henley's not winning. Sorry, everybody. Fitz has a chance. You're on Hovland 35-1. I
Yeah,
like this
I'm
play.
shocked with how popular Hovland is.
Me too. Me too.
Like,
But
he was
don't you?
awful at the Open, but his irons have just been really good. He runner
Yeah.
up here last year, but I was thinking about not betting him specifically for how popular he was, but I can't do that.
Yeah. I think it makes sense because he's a good iron player. And also, you said, didn't you say like getting around the greens isn't that difficult?
Yeah, it's easy around the green.
If it's easy around the greens, that's probably why Ludwig's also a little bit more
Yeah.
popular because that's not necessarily a strong
Krebs,
suit.
we'll have a detailed Ryder Cup conversation at Billy's.
Yeah. Crab says he's hitting the Ryder Cup. That'll be
Yeah, I'll
fun.
be there.
None of my friends are on board with doing it. They all just want to watch it together. And I have a guy that lives out in
You're
Long
probably
Island.
better off. It's a terrible in-person viewing experience.
Yeah, I went to Bethpage
PGA in 2019.
Yeah, 2019. I went to practice round.
Correct.
That was cool. I told you I saw a stampede of grown men run to the practice putting green when Tiger was there. Yeah, it was wild.
Wait, I gotta tell you something.
Okay.
So you know how we did the Bethpage thing?
Oh, you and I. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know how people like stayed in their car overnight to play?
Of course I do. I told you how fucking insane it was the entire time.
So now, because the course closes in 2 weeks and the Ryder Cup is next month, you have to wait from 6 a.m. the day before all day in your car, all night in your car for tickets. So it's not, you don't have to go the night before, you have to go the entire day before.
Okay. Do you want my thoughts?
Yeah, I do want your thoughts.
I saw your tweet about this. I'm looking at it right now. Good job on the numbies. You're almost at 1 million views, 959K. Man, we're just
Elon.
I thought I had you because I had a couple bangers, but then you just fucking throw one thing out there.
I'm not getting paid. I'm getting underpaid, so it's whatever.
Yeah. Oh, apparently you're getting underpaid because I have a bigger paycheck than you every single time.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is what you said. Golfers showing up at 8 a.m. on Friday night might not be guaranteed a spot for Saturday morning, meaning you have to spend all day and night in your car in a parking lot. Utter insanity. Okay, so you and I have similar thoughts on this because I'm gonna be a little mean. There is no round of golf or golf course that I would stay in my car from 6 a.m. in the morning the day before to play the following day. There's just not.
I agree. Like,
okay,
I would definitely do that to play like Pine Valley or National Golf Links or Augusta or like Cypress, but like I would never do that to play black. And obviously I couldn't do that, but considering literally in May, I went at 4 a.m. the day of and played at 8 a.m. with my three best friends.
When did we go?
We were like September last year.
Is that what we did?
But it's just like it's usually pretty hard to get on, not during the week, but now these final 2 weeks, it's just like insanely impossible to get on because it ends at 12:30. Like there's like less tee times.
So are they closing the course to start building like the stands and everything?
Dude, you would not believe the grandstands that are there right now already. People want to play it with the grandstands there.
I don't understand that. What's the reason for that? Just the feeling of
it's
what it's like?
Sick. Like you're playing a Ryder Cup course with grandstands for $100.
Okay. So I got to tell you, I haven't read your comments, but can you give me just like the general consensus of replies? Do they agree with you or disagree
Everyone's
with you?
saying it's insane, and then some people, and I've replied to everyone, are saying, "Oh, it's always been like that." Don't fucking tell me how it's always been at Bethpage because no one knows more about Bethpage than fucking me. You don't have to wait 8 a.m. the day before to fucking play black. That's not how it's always been. So fuck off.
Somebody said my bladder wouldn't handle it, bro.
You could go inside and pee. You don't have to like be.
I was just gonna say, that's not the right time to make a bladder joke when you have to wait 24 fucking hours to play a golf course. Nobody's bladder can handle it, assholes. Yeah, drink water. Okay, you drink some fucking water. I'm hydrated. I'm on my like third cup of water. I already got to pee. Fuckers. Anyways, let's get back to the board. Okay, so you're on Fitz, you're on Henley. A little bit of a
I'm on
shocker.
Hovland.
You're on Hovland 35-1. Who's the next guy on your card?
Harris English is winning. Like, Harris English
no,
is.
he's not.
You said this at the Open, and no one beat him but the best player since Tiger.
Okay, but here's my problem, BK. As someone like yourself who is so adamant on somebody winning a golf tournament the week or like the year before or the week before, and then they're dead the next week, Harris English essentially won that tournament. I gave you your flowers. You think he's just going to run it back and do it again? You think you can come up here and have the same shtick of like Harris winning is when it doesn't work that way, and it doesn't hit the same.
Fair.
And he's tipped. He's heavily tipped.
No, he's not.
He's on the chart. He's on the chart.
Okay, you fucking did your research.
Yeah, I fucking did my research. I had to go on a podcast on Monday.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point, DJ. Lightning's probably not going to strike twice. However, he's winning.
I don't even know if I'd call it lightning because he didn't win. He was second. So
yeah, but I told everyone Harris English 101 was winning, and he came in second.
You did that? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I understand your point, and it's fair.
So okay, here's my thing. Russell Henley is not winning, and Harris English is not winning.
Okay.
You have a chance with Fitzpatrick, who I too will be on. We're squad ride collabing.
Yeah, that never works out.
You might like the community win would be Hovland. You could be on that. That happens all the time. We have
someone in the comments that's actually doing it. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know if that's gonna work.
I think that's insanely stupid, Hefe, but make some content out of it and have some fun. Yeah. Well, what do you want me to say? I just said it. You want me to fucking all of a sudden be like, oh, that sounds fun. Have a jolly old time?
No, it's just fun. Like, I don't know if getting there 8 a.m. is early enough. But
BK's friends, by the way, I just want to make this clear. I woke up at 4 a.m. I drove out there to meet you at 5 a.m. We got in line at like 5:15, 5:30. We waited over an hour to get our number, whatever it is. You had friends who came and saw you. A friend who came.
I think I saw multiple people there, actually.
Yeah, I know. You're a fucking celebrity in Long Island. Just own it and stop being annoying. So anyways, people walked past the line. They rolled out of their car. They had actually stayed there the night before. Not the full day, but the night before. They smelled like shit. Like
okay, but he might watch this. I remember my friend. Yeah, he's.
Oh, nothing bad about the guy. He seemed like a nice guy. I'd hang out and get beers with him after a shower. But man, he stunk. So I'm just saying. All I'm saying is the point of this is bring some fucking mouthwash, bring some deodorant, all right? And maybe a rag and I don't know, like a bottle of water so you can just scrub your fucking your taint, okay? I mean, shit, I'll bump the rental car up. Figured that would work Friday 8 a.m. That should work. Yeah. You don't think we get out there Friday if we go tomorrow, not Friday?
Dude, I don't like people. I'm hearing reports that people are waiting at 4 a.m. to wait for the cars to get out of line so they could pull in and get the spots for the next day. So that means you would have to be there at 4:30 that day. And since tee times end at 12:30, you have to be spot like 25 to have a chance. So
never in a million years would you catch me doing this shit. Why does BK keep shaving? I have no idea. Okay, let's finish up BK with your golf card this week.
Chris Kirk is winning this golf tournament.
This is a lazy card from you.
How is it lazy?
Lazy. I'm commenting that right now. I'm gonna say this is a lazy card.
How is it lazy?
Bro, first of all, you're on the fucking model fucker, okay, with Russ Henley.
Who do you want me to bet, man?
Hold on. You're going back to your two guys, Harris English, who you said was going to win. He came in second. And you're going back to Chris Kirk, who just came. What did he come in? Second or third?
Yeah.
You're going back to the guy. Look, I got no issue with this. I really don't. I'm just saying it's not your style. So you're in your head and you know what? I got no beef. I'm going to leave the comment up. We'll see how many likes it gets, but I'm okay with you switching things up.
Not really.
You're getting close. You're knocking on the door.
Steak, give Steak the link.
Please. That's what I'm talking about. If we were on your stream, you would be really polite. You just come in here and demand shit. Anyways,
I'm demanding something for somebody else.
Oh, that is kind of nice of you. Hold on. I'll send it to fucking Steak. Steak, I got to piss before we get started. ACC Preview 2. Are you going to hang around while we talk about Wake Forest? It's going to be a great time. Come on. You don't want to talk about Syracuse football?
Who even cares?
I fucking care. I care. You know who doesn't care? The people sitting in their fucking cars for 24 hours to play a golf course because there's some empty fucking bleachers in there. Sick
Good
fucks.
point. That was
Yeah,
funny.
I know. Thanks.
So who are you
Anyways,
betting?
all right, here's my card, and then we'll wrap it up and get you out of here. Appreciate your time as always. 5 units, Scotty. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. All right, Xander's off my card. And if Xander wins, you are paying for the beers. Oh no, we won't know. We won't know on Saturday.
If Xander's like deep in contention, I'll get you some beers on Saturday.
How about you take me to dinner? Where do you take your clients to dinner? Like Smith and Walensky's?
All right, fine. Dinner if Xander wins.
Where do you take your clients for dinner when you go into the city? You definitely go to one of those finance Peter Millar places. Smith and Walensky's.
I don't know.
Hillstone?
Move on. Next topic.
Okay. Fitzpatrick, 25-1 on Hard Rock is going to be on my card. And I'm not even just saying this. He's going to win.
I just want to listen. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
Steak, what's up, dude?
You want to be up here?
Yeah, I want to be up here, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Steak's
You're
never
welcome.
up here with BK.
I want to chat with BK before we get smacked up together.
Oh, yeah.
No.
When did you start saying smacked up?
I don't know. I kind of thought that was fun to say. You guys made it sound unfun.
I mean,
I'm getting faced.
I like smacked up more than face.
Me too.
Anyways, hold on. Let me finish my card. Let me finish my card. I'm gonna have FOMO and Ben Griffin. Ben Griffin and Sepp Straka FOMO. Telling you right now. BK, are you gonna have Ben Griffin FOMO?
You can bet Ben Griffin. You can't bet Sepp Straka.
I might even have Sam Burns FOMO.
I don't hate it, but something tells me he's not winning.
Okay. Man, I'm moving down this fucking list, man. JJ Spawn or Mav McNeely?
Both dead.
Shut the fuck up. You got no loyalty. You were a Mav guy like 4 weeks ago.
Mav is definitely dead. I'm positive Mav is dead. JJ potentially, but likely dead.
All right.
Who's the favorite?
Who's my favorite what?
Who's the favorite to win the ACC this year? Clemson?
Yeah.
I'm fading. They lost too many guys on their D-line.
You're good at pulling things out of your ass. Dude.
Then bet Xander.
No. I'm going to take a bunch of guys that you're telling me he's not going to win. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I can tell you guys who's going to win if you want to know.
Colin?
Aaron Rye.
I knew you were going to say Aaron Rye. I knew it.
How did you land on that?
Completely random.
Well, Aaron Rye is the model guy this week.
I'll tell you exactly why he landed on that, because he's the guy that's 30-1 or surrounded by the big name guys that jumps out to you.
Maybe. I also like Ben Griffin.
You should bet. Can you bet those two so we can have a golf sweat on Saturday?
100,000%. I'll do it right now. Not even joking.
Done. Rye Griffin card. Done.
Should I add a third guy?
Yeah, you should squad ride Fitz with us.
Okay.
You should squad ride Fitz with us.
Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys.
BK, thanks. We'll talk to you later. Be good, as BK always says. Steak, what's up? Blue Jays hat. Look at you switching it up finally.
I wore that yesterday to lunch and you didn't say anything. It was a failed troll job. God, I got to add more Kawa.
No, stop. What are you talking about? Who said that? Who said that?
What are you going to do? Spank him?
No. I'm putting DC in timeout right now. No. Where's DC bets? Absolutely not, DC. I don't care who you are.
Can't time out DC, dude.
I'm fucking timing him out right now.
Can't do it.
I just did it. I just did it. Stop.
God, dude, you are Nazi.
I'm not. No, I'm a fucking good friend. You're going to listen to these motherfuckers.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
No, stop. No more Morikawa. Stop telling Morikawa is fucking stake the bet Morikawa. If you do that, he's going to do it.
Okay, fine. So Fitzy, Rye, Griffin. Those are my guys.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's a pretty good card. Free DC is very funny. Korn said it first and he times out DC. Oh, no way. Did he? I missed it.
Yeah.
How do you take 10 guys every week and never win? Who said that? Cornfields? I don't take 10 guys. I take like fucking 3 or 4. This fucking asshole. This guy doesn't post one fucking bet on Twitter to get fucking clowned. He doesn't bet one bet. He says, "Oh, ladder the Guardians against the Twins when the Twins sell everybody off." Yeah, my fucking mailman said the same thing. How did that turn out, Cornfields? You fuck.
We got to get DC back in here, dude.
All right, how do I untime him out?
If you know how to time him out, you better know how to untime him out.
I don't know. Mods, can somebody untime out DC? I actually do want it. Cleveland won. They didn't win by 2 and 3 or 4.
I forget
try.
what was it, like 3-2 or something?
Yeah, they won 3-2 in extras. Hold on. Oh, I timed them out for 600 seconds. Wait.
Was that?
It's only 10 minutes.
Yeah. This is bullshit.
600.
I stand with DC. Hashtag with DC.
Can somebody tell me how to untime him out?
I'm with DC.
Where's the fucking mods, dude? Where's Snide? Where's fucking...
You are such a dictator. You know how to time someone out, but you don't know how to untime someone out?
You barely know how to fucking turn this thing on. If you
doesn't matter. I don't get cute and time people out. There's probably like 7 minutes left. I don't even feel right talking while he's in there.
Hold on. I'm going to try to... All right. Ask Nightbot. Let me mod, man. ZDZ Bets isn't even subbed up asking a fucking mod. Yeah, we'll let you up into the fucking control station. You're not even subbed up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Dictator Degen at it again. Justice for DC. He can hear y'all. Snide is probably busy with his intern Eton. I don't know what that means. Hold on. Let me at DC Bets. Okay, hold on. Let me try to figure this out.
Okay.
At DC Bets. Unban. Let me see if that did anything. Hold on.
At DC Bets unban. You just typed it. You think that's how that goes?
I don't know. You type things all the time and it works.
Okay, fine.
Hold on. Let me just see something.
I'll type something.
Let me see one more time.
Let's see if it works.
Hold on. At DC underscore bets. What if I do the slash?
It's not working.
What'd you do? Make D-Chen. That's very funny. I'm not rattled. I'm trying to figure this out. Nobody's fucking helping.
Oh, dude, we could be talking about Stanford.
Not one person is helping, dude. I know. I want to talk about Stanford. I want to talk about what was the one we ended it on? SMU. I want to talk about SMU. I want to talk about all these things. But you know what? I'm going to piss my pants. Can somebody get DC back in here?
All right, you go piss your pants. Maybe he'll be back by the time you come back.
I acted in a fit of rage, and I want to apologize. DC doesn't deserve it. But we have to stop telling
Maybe you should link him, dude. Maybe you should link him.
Link him from what?
Apologize to him face to face like a man.
Link him? Oh, like get him up here?
Snidesy, he timed out DC Bets for making the joke Cornfields made, but he's scared of Cornfields because he thinks...
I'll fucking ban Cornfields in a millisecond. I didn't see him say
Not
that.
if you don't know how to unban him. You're done banning people, dude.
All right. No. I didn't ban, by the way. I timed out. You do
okay.
backslash.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, wait, hold on. All right, so backslash timeout. Oh, here we go. DC, right?
Uh-huh. Say his name.
Wait. Hold on. Is that going to time him out? He just timed him out again? No. I don't want to do that.
You are fucking unbelievable.
Oh, he's back. DC, it's good to have you back.
They say something, DC. Wherever you are, there he is. Fuck this guy, dude. This is bullshit. I wouldn't even be mad at you, DC, if you boycotted the stream.
All right, I gotta pee. Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. All right, thanks a lot.
Just in time for a piss break, DC.
right, we're back. It's good to have you with us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to BK for coming up here. By the way, you know what? I forgot our guy Easy Puck made us this. Oops. How about that? Look at that.
What was it?
Look.
I
See?
don't see nothing.
It
Oh, yeah. But it's got to
says
be in the
DJ.
right place. Looks cool, but it needs to be in the right place.
No. It is in the right place, you dumb fuck.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Well, then what do you want to do with our old ones?
I'm doing it right now. Hold on. This is how you fucking figure shit out, all right?
We'll see about that.
Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. Display name. It makes you enter something, so I just put a period. Hold on.
I'm holding on, dude. I have no fucking choice.
All right, there we go. How's that look?
I mean, it's pretty cool.
That's good. It's not bad. Anyways, Unca's getting cooked by Tech today. Yeah, I'm trying. Big Tech is after me. Big NASDAQ guy. Are we talking about Syracuse or not? Quantitative, yes. Sorry for the delay. ZDZ bets. Subscribe for 10 months. I don't know why I was saying ZDZ was not subscribed because it didn't show his badge, but apparently he's been subscribed for 10 months. All right, let's get into it. Steak, appreciate you making the time. By the way, when is your flight tomorrow?
10 in the morning.
Oh, you're taking a 10 a.m.er? I like that one. I have a guy who is he's very successful. He's tapped in to all kinds of scenes in New York, and now he lives in Florida. And he told me, so I've been taking the early flight or I take the late flight. He said the 11 a.m. out of Fort Lauderdale is like the flight you'll never be able to get first class. You'll never get upgraded because it's considered the chairman's flight. That's when like the fucking big swinging dicks take their flight.
Kind of makes sense. Seems like the perfect time to fly, for being honest. You don't got to get up that early for the airport.
Yep. And one thing I always used to do, which I'm starting to realize as I get older, pay attention, everybody, if you want some fucking unk wisdom. And somebody told me this when I went to rent a car from Enterprise. When you try to go somewhere like super early, thinking that you're going to beat the rush, everybody thinks that way. I took a 6 a.m. flight one time thinking that, or no, my wife did once, and I took her to the airport thinking that like, oh, you're going to get out easy. It's super early. Dude, it was slammed. After that 6, 7 a.m., it starts to slow down. So like really between like 10:30 and 4 o'clock at the airport, it's actually when it's the most chill.
I can see that. You think vacation, you think like, I'm going to get my vacation started as early as I can.
Yeah. No, it does makes a lot of sense. And then when I went to pick up a car, they were like, hey, I had my reservation at 10. They open at 9. And they're like, hey, can you come later? I was like, what if I just come right when you open? They're like, actually, that's worse because that's when 35 people are coming.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh.
Yep. Buy first and network for sponsorship. Yep, I'm on it. We're on it. We're networking. We're out there. Like our guy Yay Lad said, we're begging for sponsors. Anyways, car story again. Bang. DJen, you should have a goblin this Halloween. Should be a goblin this Halloween. Need to address the State of the Union. Imagine how long it takes DJen to pull up directions on his phone. I'm actually great with logistics. Thank you very much. Steak, we had a lovely lunch together, talking shop, talking ball. That pasta you recommended was fantastic. My wife loved it. So you're going to New York tomorrow. I was supposed to go tonight. Our dog is very sick, so we're going to push it back a day. We're going to fly up tomorrow night. So on track to still see you Friday. And then Saturday, do you know if I have to work, do you want to wait for me to get to Billy's or are you just going to go there solo?
Let's talk about this a little bit. Like, let's talk about this because we've been planning this for a while. I understand your job. I respect your job. But what's the odds here we can work around this whole having to work Saturday thing?
So I'll be honest with you. There are certain people, if I had to work with, I can maneuver the schedule and be like, hey, we're either going to go out. I can't do Saturday. We're going to go out Sunday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or Friday. There are some people that are a little bit higher up. Not going to say they're VIP, but they come referred by someone who's a very good client or a company that we work with and we help relocate. That is this particular situation. It's a partner at a company who we help relocate their employees, and it's somebody in town from Canada, and they're in town just to look at apartments. So it's a little bit more difficult to reschedule. Absolutely. Now, what I can do is if I have something later in the day, I can push it to early in the day. So what I'm thinking is I'll do 10 to 11:30, and then I'll go to Billy's and get there a little afternoon. How does that sound?
It sounds not that bad at all. It wouldn't be the end of the world. That's what I was going to ask. So you haven't set the time for this meeting yet, or this show?
No. I just threw out yesterday. I threw out because that was when they first told me. They just told me they're going to be in town Saturday. I was like, all right, how's the morning? Like that's when I take a little bit of control. And they responded with sure. I don't love sure. It's not my favorite thing. I'd be like, that sounds good. Like sure is like, I don't really want to do it, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
But I'm
maybe we throw out 9 a.m.
So that's like too early. Nobody really opens 9 a.m. on Saturday. They open at 10.
Got it. Okay, well,
I think I'm going to be able to see 2 or 3 places, the top priorities between 10 and 11, 11:30 latest, and then I'll get up. I'm going to be in that area already. I'm going to be in the east side, so I'll just jet right up. And if you want to meet me and then we take the train up, or you want to Uber, whatever, doesn't matter to me.
I'll probably meet you there, depending logistically. I'll get there around noon. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is that what we should aim for? Get to Billy's around noon?
Sounds like it.
Okay.
I think that's perfect. Because the game's too.
Juice LMP says Jake Steak is an Orlando legend. What's up, Juice LMP on Twitch?
I know Juice in real life.
Oh, nice. Just please don't make another AI video of Steak taking his shirt off. I'll tell you right now, I didn't go out of my way to do that. I opened CapCut to trim our Saints video a little bit, which, by the way, I'm loving the comments on these TikTok videos. Like, I just want to keep doing it to see what people say.
Yeah, you realize I've already been over this with you, but you realize that it's like majority 14-year-olds.
Yeah, but like
kind of makes it better, right?
Yeah, dude. And I realized that when everybody came after my fucking head when I didn't know who Taylor Horton Tucker was. I had a 14-year-old DM me and said they're going to kill me.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I looked at his profile picture. He's a fucking 14-year-old, took a selfie in the mirror. I'm not kidding. He said, I'm going to kill you. And then another guy threatened me about not knowing Taylor Horton Tucker. But listen, I just love seeing this stuff. The one guy commented, which I thought was hilarious, because you went in on Spencer Rattler. Now, we had a comment on the YouTube video that was like, that agreed with you. You're like, they were like, this guy's right. Spencer Rattler is poo-poo, which I thought was hilarious. But then this other guy commented and said, imagine seeing Jake Haener play football and think Spencer Rattler is worse. I thought that was an interesting take.
It's an interesting take, but like nobody's talking about Jake Haener because Jake Haener is not up for the starting job. Jake Haener will never be up for a starting job ever again. So it's like, okay, yeah, you can name guys worse than Spencer Rattler, but can you name guys worse than Spencer Rattler competing for starting jobs at the beginning of the season?
Yes. And I totally agree with you. And I just think it's funny because I love to see how people who don't know us and only see a 1.5-minute, 2-minute clip, like interpret what we say and then disagree with it and then lash out. So it's very funny. So we got the Panthers fans riled up. You do. We got the Saints fans not riled up. Some people are with us because we were both kind of trying to make an argument because you were right. It's going to be boring. Like, let's just get up here and talk about the Saints sucking. Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was very fun. So today our guy is making the Falcons video. I'm very excited about this one because you're taking a stand on the Falcons. I'm obviously pushing back, a little bit of bias involved. But the newsletter will be out Friday morning. We are doing our NFC South best bets. So while you're at it, go to the website and subscribe to the newsletter. Also, if you're watching on Twitch, please follow the page. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And if you're on Twitter, I'm just letting you know we are going to shut it down and go to YouTube and Twitch. I will retweet the links if you need to find them. It shouldn't be too difficult, but I will retweet them for you anyway right now.
That's today, Krabs. Today we talk Hokies and Virginia.
Oh, that's right. That's why fucking Krabs is in here nice and early, dude. So on my way to meet you for lunch yesterday, I was actually listening to BTL Behind the Lines. We're big Behind the Lines fans. And Krabs is in on the Hokies. I will say, I think Krabs as a fan is slightly more biased than we are, but I will give him credit. I think he does a good job of being critical, if that makes sense. Like sometimes your teams are bad and you refuse to admit they're bad. I've heard him shit on the Hokies before. I heard him shit on the Nationals, the Commanders, etc. But he's buying into the Hokies this year. So maybe we should just start with Virginia Tech, even though I know it's not in alphabetical order. But
yeah, go ahead. I don't think alphabetical order matters. This is going to get wacky. We got Stanford, Virginia, Wake Forest, Pittsburgh. Like this is for the deep cuts. Yesterday we did Miami, Clemson, and Louisville.
So here's what I want to say. Virginia Tech, he mentioned this yesterday, and I can't really remember this, but I'm not saying he's wrong. Was Virginia Tech really hyped up last year? Did I miss that?
Yeah, I think they were.
So, okay, hold on. I got to get the lighting. Sorry, I know nobody likes the lighting for me to read this fucking tiny ass book, but
Remember how Virginia Tech opened the season?
Not really.
Against Vanderbilt.
Oh, they lost.
Yeah.
They were 14-point favorites and they lost outright. Okay.
McAfee had them in his college football playoff bracket. That's crazy.
Last year?
They were hyped. I don't remember that. I did not remember, but people were very excited about it.
Oh my God, Krabs was there, dude. I've gone to a Notre Dame game when USF beat them and when Georgia Tech beat them 33-0. I don't know if going to the away stadium for Vanderbilt and losing might be worse as two touchdown favorites. Although at least you're in Nashville. That's kind of fun. All right, Steak, let's lock in. Let's talk about Virginia Tech. Last stream of the week for Steak, by the way. He'll be traveling tomorrow. So let's make it count. And let's get into the fucking weeds and the sewage of the ACC. No offense, Virginia Tech fans and alum. Your coach is Brent Pry. Is that his name? Pry? You ever heard of this guy?
Yeah.
I didn't know his last name was Pry. The last time I did anything with Virginia Tech was Fuentes. I thought Fuentes was going to be good. I was wrong about that. He is 16-21 overall. They are returning 2 offensive starters, 3 defensive starters. Not many. You got Kyron Drones coming back. He's a senior, 6'2", 235. They have a tight end coming back, and that's it. They have a whole new offensive line, all new wide receivers. The defense, they're returning a defensive tackle, both linebackers, which I like. A senior and a junior, both 6'3", 230. That's the right size for a linebacker. Last year, they won a couple games. I didn't realize this. They beat Stanford, Boston College, and Georgia Tech. They won 3 in a row. Beat Marshall, Old Dominion, but that was pretty much it. Lost to Rutgers. That's not good. Lost to Miami at Miami. Played them really tough, though. I think that was a game where Miami won late. Right?
Yeah, I think it took a miracle for Miami to win that game, if I recall correctly.
Lost to Syracuse in overtime. Lost to Clemson 24-14. Lost to Duke 31-28. I got to tell you, I haven't paid a lick of attention to the Virginia Tech Hokies, but some fucking tight games on here.
Yeah.
You got to give them some respect. I mean, Steak, I'm just going to tell you this one more time. Lost to Vanderbilt in overtime. Lost to Miami by 4. Lost to Rutgers by 3. Lost to Duke by 3. Lost to Clemson by 10. Lost to Syracuse in overtime.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you pull up the betting lines, by the way?
Yeah. Do you want to guess what their over-under in wins is? I'm on FanDuel.
You know what? I just told you I heard Krabs and Javon talking about them, and I don't remember what the over-under is. I'm gonna guess 7.5 though.
It's 6.5, and the over's plus 118.
Plus price at 6.5.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I'm surprised to hear that Krabs is in on them a little bit, just because everything you just said. We'll go over the schedule before I give any real opinion, but they don't return anyone, and they have the 11th ranked transfer portal class in the ACC, which isn't good for Virginia Tech, 11 out of 17. For example, Miami has the best, just throwing that out there because we didn't mention it yesterday. Miami has like a top 5 transfer portal class in the whole country and the best in the ACC.
Which makes sense.
It does, but I would expect Virginia Tech to have done better, especially when they're not returning many starters on either side of the ball. So I'm excited to go through the schedule, but right off the jump, it concerns me.
I would push back for on that a little bit, and this is my take. No disrespect, like Virginia Tech has a really, really cool intro, probably one of, if not the coolest in college football. Who the fuck wants to, when you can transfer? Who wants to transfer to Virginia Tech?
I always thought people did. I don't know. I feel like Virginia Tech's a fair place. I don't know.
Play for Brett Pry?
Yeah, I mean, I guess not. I think at this point, also, you got to matters how much NIL money they have, which I don't know anything about Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they don't, but that doesn't really surprise me all that much because Virginia Tech used to be fucking awesome, dude. Beamer ball, they used to be awesome. When I was a kid growing up watching Virginia Tech, obviously you remember Mike Vick, but like when Virginia Tech was playing, it was a good game. No matter who they were playing. They were playing for Florida State.
I think I'd rather go to Virginia Tech than a lot of these schools in the ACC, dude. I'm being honest. Like, I'll give you my list. Rather go there than the following schools: Boston College, Cal, Duke, Georgia Tech, NC State, SMU,
NC State's not
Stanford,
bad.
Virginia, Syracuse. I'd rather go to Virginia Tech and play football than all those schools I just named.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. They must have a really hard schedule. The overview says a year ago, expectations were sky high in Blacksburg. Dude, that's probably why, if you're Crabs, you want to buy them because they just burned everybody.
Yeah.
Little. The Hokies returned a talented and veteran team and had a favorable schedule. This season, there are a lot more questions surrounding Virginia Tech's roster, and Pry tries to deliver progress, if not a breakout year in his fourth season. All right. First game, South Carolina, Atlanta. Whoa. You got a line for that game?
Virginia Tech opens with South Carolina and Atlanta.
Yep.
They're going to have a hard-ass schedule. That's why this is what it is.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Is that August 30th?
Oh, my God.
Guess the line.
I'm going to guess if it's on a neutral, South Carolina is hyped up. South Carolina should probably be like near a touchdown, maybe 6.
Okay, this has got to be. This is like that Sunday night or Monday night game on Labor Day, right? It's got to be.
8.5. Oh my God.
South Carolina -8, and it is on Sunday at 3 p.m.
That's hard. That's a hard way to open your schedule. It doesn't get easy because after that, you got to play Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's going to be difficult. They got Pieva coming back.
Yeah, I'm going to say Virginia Tech gets revenge on that one. So
okay. Old Dominion, Wofford. That should be
3-1.
3-1. Then you got to go to at NC State.
Keep going.
Okay. At NC State, Wake Forest, at Georgia Tech, Cal.
2-2.
Okay, so we got them at 5-3.
Yeah.
This is brutal. This is a brutal end for their schedule. Louisville at home. They do get a bye week. At Florida State, Miami at home, at Virginia.
I mean, they could go 2-2 though. They could be. I see a path for Virginia Tech to get 7 wins.
Louisville at FSU, Miami is tough.
Louisville at FSU, Miami, and then Wake Forest, you said?
No, at Virginia.
Okay. So 7-5, if you want my just honest gut opinion on Virginia Tech.
Yeah, the 5 losses would be let's say South Carolina. I guess Georgia Tech's not going to be easy, dude. You got to go at Georgia Tech, right? So we'll say South Carolina at Georgia Tech, Louisville at home, Miami at home. That's 4. And then the 5th loss would either be at NC State or at Florida State.
Yeah, exactly. They have to win one of those games.
Yeah. They lose both those, your bet's fucked.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Gotta beat Vandy, dude. Vandy's pretty much a must win for that.
Yeah.
Result.
Yeah, Vandy's a must win. You're absolutely right. I'll tell you what, if Virginia Tech beats South Carolina, I think I'm going to fade them in week 2. Riding high?
I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I think they're going to spank Vandy.
You do, regardless of what happens in week 1?
That revenge spot. I kind of think Vandy's going to regress.
Okay.
I don't think they're a team or a quarterback that should have expectations.
We did see that. Yeah. Shout out that guy. That guy tweeting the schedule is excellent. We've been asleep at the wheel with that Wisconsin one. We talked about how brutal Wisconsin stretch was. It was probably the hardest in college football, and he put it to a great tweet. This is a ridiculous question. I actually do not think Krabs is that biased compared to a lot of people out there. I am not that biased.
And but what about who picks masterclass candidates from their teams more? Did Krabs get any of his favorite players optioned to AAA this year? I'm genuinely asking. That's not making fun of you.
Probably not, Steak.
Okay, so in that you win that round of getting your favorite players optioned to AAA. And has Krabs ever bet every Nationals player to get a hit?
Probably not.
So you win that round too. So it's 2-0. I did see Krabs like Gore, so maybe you get a point there. Because
how about this? Do I get a little fucking credit for this? Johnny wanted to bet me $500 Rays against the Blue Jays, and I turned it down. Don't you think a biased fan? You think Beeve would have fucking turned that down? Huh? How many fucking fans would have turned that down? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
see,
I
it
thought.
sucks. Maybe I just judge you too much because I thought you were a pussy for that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You do
it's
judge
tough.
me
You're
too
in a
much.
tough spot. I see your point.
That's
You're
okay.
damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah, exactly. That's all right. I'd rather you to be. I want you to be overly more critical than too soft on me. But I'm just saying, when it comes to being biased, I like to pick my spots, and I've been very successful for the most part. Nobody talks about that. When have you seen me bet over Orlando Magic win totals?
Yeah. If you started bringing the Magic into this, I'm telling you right now, I would really be upset.
I brought the Magic into it 2 years ago. 5 units over win totals. That shit cashed in the fucking first 3 months. That's all I'm saying. Rays went over their win total when I hammered them for 8 units. So all I'm saying is put a little fucking respect on the Unk's name with his favorite teams. All right. You want to do NC State next?
Sure.
So final answer. Virginia Tech, if you got to play them, it's over.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. W non-wager versus Johnny. Thank you very much. I just
Sometimes it's the bets you don't take, chat.
Exactly. All right. I respect my opponents. I do. I respect my enemies. You guys need to talk Georgia Tech as well. They might be nice this season. Krabs, we talked to them yesterday, actually. And I don't think we disliked them, but we had to tell Crutch, and Crutch said he's on the under. I never been a Haynes King guy, but I might be wrong about that.
I don't like Georgia Tech this year. I think they're the team with expectations that falls flat. I took Illinois, though, and I know that they have high expectations. Maybe they'll be the team to fall flat, but I can't be on Illinois and Georgia Tech.
Yeah, that's a good one. So Georgia Tech could be this year's Virginia Tech, last year's Virginia Tech. Okay, let's talk about the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack have coach Dave Doran, good coach, 87 and 65, 12 years. Justin Jolly, who is this guy? Oh, he's a tight end. Looks like a good player. They have a lot of returning starters. They've got 6 coming back on offense. Only 2 offensive linemen, though. They've got a receiver, running back, tight end, and their quarterback, CJ Bailey. CJ Bailey, if I'm not mistaken, got in late last year. Steak. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but he was good. He's the ACC preseason player of the year.
Wow. What was the McCall? Grayson McCall. We got duped with NC State. Everyone loved NC State last year with McCall. Hand up, got duped, didn't go over the 8.5 win total.
Dare I say it, dude? NC State last year is kind of how I feel about Georgia Tech this year. I understand Haynes King isn't a transfer QB and Grayson McCall was. I just think Georgia Tech could be this year's NC State.
Oh. Got it. Understood.
Did Hangman get redeemed?
Fucking probably.
I've never seen a guy so mad about Hangman.
I'm not mad. We're going to play Hangman. This is the last time I'm going to remind you. Hangman exists because I made it exist. I literally, as BK says, I invented Hangman.
Such a Saddam Hussein thing to say.
What do you...
Hangman exists because I made it exist? That's crazy. That's like me saying fucking Monopoly exists because I made it exist.
Do we play Monopoly on this stream?
No.
Exactly.
Even if we did, it wouldn't exist because I made it exist.
It exists within the boundaries of the board review.
Okay, well, I don't care when we do this, Hangman, but, you know.
Oh, look at you, you little sassy bitch.
I don't even care.
Yeah, I bet you fucking don't. I'll tell you when we're going to do it, all right? Because there's some fucking law and order in here. We're going to talk about NC State, then we're going to do Hangman. How's that?
Good. Is Joey Dumps here? No cheating, Joey.
Dumps, are you in here? Insalat DGen, very funny. All right, let's talk about NC State, please, and then we'll get to it.
You got a deal.
Last year, got their ass kicked to Tennessee, got their ass kicked to Clemson. Lost to Wake Forest, lost to Syracuse, lost to Duke, lost to Georgia Tech, and then they lost to East Carolina in the bowl game. Not good for the NC State Wolfpack. We'll go over their schedule this year, but before we do, let's just look really quick. Overview. After their first losing season in 5 years, the Wolfpack looked to bounce back. In 12 years under Doran, they allowed their two other losing seasons they followed their 2 losing seasons with 8 win campaigns. Got it. Sorry. Wolfpack have a chance to avenge the Military Bowl loss to ECU since they open against the Pirates. That's fun. The early schedule appears much more manageable, and NC State won't leave its home until the second half of the schedule. Okay. What's their win total?
You want to guess?
I'm going to say if they have an easy schedule, it's going to be 7.5.
6.5, and the overs plus 110.
Whoa.
They have the 14th ranked transfer portal class in the ACC.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
But they returned more guys than Virginia Tech, so that's worth mentioning.
That is a good point. Yeah. All right, let's walk through this stake. Open with East Carolina, Virginia at home, at Wake Forest, at Duke.
It's so insane that they could start 4-0. They're not going to, but they could. But for the sake of this, I'll give them 3-1.
At Duke will be tough.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Wake Forest a gimme? I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about Wake Forest.
Their win total's 4.5, so they're clearly going to be one of the worst teams.
Okay.
Let's go 3-1.
3-1. Okay. Virginia Tech at home, Campbell at Notre Dame, at Pitt.
I'm going to say 1-3.
Lose to Virginia Tech, beat Campbell, lose at Notre Dame, lose at Pittsburgh. Okay, they do have a bye before Pittsburgh, if you care. And then the last 4.
2-2 if you want me to be generous.
No, I want you to.
So they're 4-4 right now.
Okay. Georgia Tech at home, at Miami, Florida State, North Carolina.
Oof.
That's not an easy schedule in the ACC.
No, it's not. I do not think this team's winning 6.5 games. I don't. I mean, let's really talk about. Let's go ahead. Let's do this for NC State.
Okay.
You tell me, because you're looking at the schedule. Tell me their most 7 likely wins, in your opinion.
Okay. I'm getting Hangman ready.
Campbell, East Carolina, Wake Forest. Is that a good 3?
Campbell, East Carolina, Wake Forest. Yes.
Okay. Well, let me just mention that I think NC State struggles with East Carolina often, but there's 3 wins. Give me 4 more.
Duke.
That's
at Duke.
Brutal. If that's the 4th.
At Pitt. Virginia at home. Georgia Tech at home.
Brutal. I do not think NC State's winning. I would take Virginia Tech over 6.5 wins well before I took fucking NC State over 6.5 wins.
Okay. Kind of with you. They could be a sneaky team. They could also not be a sneaky team.
I'm just saying, doesn't this sound like it's going to be a fun year to bet the ACC?
Yes.
Half the league has a 6.5 win total, maybe more. Every team we talk about has a 6.5 win total.
Yep. I'm absolutely with you.
Okay, so what's the clue since I get to play now, right?
Yep. ACC defender. ACC
not current, right?
Not current. ACC defensive player. He was a standout defensive player in college, and I think he had an excellent NFL career as well.
Okay, let's get it going, Jay. No fucking way, dude. Are you serious? That's crazy. Oh,
that sucks. This sucks.
C.
No C.
What?
You see it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. N, obviously. A, obviously. Jonathan Ogden wasn't a defender. Was he?
Why am I not listening to the chat? Because they're getting everything wrong. Everything.
T.
C-H.
Oh, Vilma?
Yes.
Good job, Tim Delaney. Good pull. That's a good Hangman. Good job.
There we go. Good job, guys. Much better than fucking whatever idiot you were going to pull up.
He was an absolute baller. Jonathan Vilma was a fucking baller.
Vilma was a dog. I mean, you really fucked it up guessing J.
No, that's a filthy person.
You know what? I got a new rule. You can't play.
Me? I didn't guess J.
Who guessed J?
Somebody in the chat. I don't guess letters, dude. I named the chat letters.
Oh, okay.
That was a good one. I want you to know that if I was rating your Hangman, I would give it an 8.4.
Great. Thank you very much. Put a little fucking respect every now and then. All right. Not in on Syracuse. Okay. We already talked about Boston College. We didn't talk about Wake Forest. You want to talk about Wake Forest?
Yeah, sure.
Briefly.
Make it brief. I'm going to look up what their ranking is. And
All right. Jake Dickett, first-year head coach. No coordinator. I don't recognize any coordinators. They got 2 offensive starters coming back, 5 defensive starters. Robbie Ashford is their quarterback. Have no idea who he is.
He's from Auburn, I think.
Okay.
And I think he's trash.
They have a running back coming back, Damon Claiborne. They got Micah Mays Jr., wide receiver, coming back, but he's only a sophomore. Whole new offensive line. They have 5 defensive starters. I think I already mentioned that. Last year, they were not good. They won 4 games. They beat North Carolina A&T. They actually beat NC State at NC State. They won at Connecticut. They won at Stanford. So they lost every single home game outside of their opener. Played Duke pretty tight at the end of the year. Played North Carolina pretty tight at the end of the year. Played Cal, played Stanford. These are games they all lost by 1 possession. Yeah, I mean, okay. They had some games where they battled in. What's their win total? Like 3.5, 4.5?
4.5, and the overs plus money.
Over is plus money. All right, we'll run through their win total real quick.
I'm gonna tell you right now, real quick. I'm out on Robbie Ashford.
You are?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cornfield says, how much to sponsor the stream the rest of the day?
A $500 wager on Dan Campbell to win Coach of the Year at the worst odds you can find.
25 subs?
Yeah.
25 subs. By the way, is anybody familiar with Edge Boost? Edge Boost reached out to us. I don't know much about Edge Boost, but I'll get familiar with Edge Boost. They might want to sponsor the stream. Oh, is that no? No? No?
Krabs is familiar.
Krabs is familiar? I'm not familiar. Yo, Ma. What's up? Bet your ass, Mikey Will. Morning, everyone. What's up, B. Kelly? How you doing? Good to see you. Haven't seen your name in a while. All right, let's walk through the schedule real quick. Kennesaw State, Western Carolina, NC State, Georgia Tech. Wow, all 4 games at home to start the year.
Wow. Kennesaw. Say that again.
Kennesaw State, Western Carolina, NC State, Georgia Tech.
2-2, but I guess somehow Wake Forest could start the year 3-1. It better get tougher.
At Virginia Tech, at Oregon State. Ooh, that's not fun. SMU at home, at Florida State. Ooh, Jesus.
They're going to lose all 4 of those, right?
Yep.
I'm going to say, for the sake of being fair, I'm giving them 3-1 in the first stretch and 0-4 in the second stretch. They're now 3-5.
My nonprofit will sponsor you guys. Since we both make no money, I think it'd be a great partnership. That sounds great.
Yep. And our nonprofit will sponsor you guys, Matt.
So Cornfield says Edge Boost works with VSiN and Elf. Well, I got to tell you, I don't have any beef with a sponsor with VSiN.
Yeah, as long as we don't have to hang out with Elf.
I don't know. Elf sounds that.
Nah, I'd never. If the sponsorship was like, hey, you just have to sit in a room with Elf for a few minutes, I would literally not take the sponsorship.
Okay. All right. So what did we say? They went 0-4 on that stretch. Finished the year at Virginia, North Carolina at home, Delaware at home, at Duke. Oof, 1-3.
Delaware at home? This fucking team gets Delaware in the middle of the year? Who the fuck do they think they are?
Uh-huh.
Bro, Wake Forest could win 4.5 games. That's a bullshit-ass schedule.
What do you think is so bullshit?
Name the first 2 games.
Kennesaw State. Dude, put some respect on Kennesaw State.
I'm not putting respect on Kennesaw State. Name the first 2 games.
Kennesaw State, Western Carolina.
And then Delaware caked in at the end? I think that's a crazy schedule. We haven't seen anyone that bad the whole time we've done the ACC. Virginia Tech kicks it off with South Carolina.
Dude, fucking Penn State plays Villanova. What are you talking about?
I'm 100% with you on Penn State. Penn State is fucking bitch made, and that schedule is bitch made. We're on the same page about Penn State. They're in the Big Ten. We already talked about it. We've talked about like 10 ACC teams have fucking 3. Anybody else played 3 dog walk fucking schools like this? Because I don't know if anyone has.
I'm looking at
Miami. Bro, Miami opens with Notre Dame and then plays the Gators. We're bitching because they don't leave the state of Florida. Wake Forest has the pussiest schedule I've ever seen.
I'm looking at Boston College. Boston College only has Fordham.
Yeah, I know. Everybody we've talked about does.
I kind of see what you're saying. So this is like a sympathy schedule.
I hate this. It makes me want to fade them even more. I think they're going to be the ACC's whooping boy. They might go conquered in the ACC. They might not win a game.
Wake Forest?
Wake Forest might not win a game in the ACC, dude. They don't get Stanford. They don't get Cal. I think they might be the whipping boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you could be right.
I'm
Why-
out on Wake Forest. That's my final answer. Out
Okay, I'll write that on the board. Why do I'm not going to fall for it, but can you remind me what's the Drew Peacock joke again?
You don't have to say it. You know, you don't have to say things.
But I'm not setting myself up because I know it's stupid.
Okay, Drew Peacock. Drew Peacock.
That is so dumb. Drew Peacock. That is dumb. That is, you just graded my Hangman 8.8. I'm grading that.
8.4, dude. Don't fucking fuck
Did I
up.
just give myself 0.4 points?
Crazy to do 8.8. That's crazy.
Yeah, 8.4 on Jonathan Vilma. Drew Peacock on a scale of 1 to 10 for a duping joke, 2.6.
That's low, dude.
It's terrible. Bend over is like a 7.
Oh my fucking God. Bend over is the worst one.
Bend over
is the most basic one. Okay, right.
Yeah, I know.
Great Mike Rochburns.
Great.
Okay, thank you.
8.2.
Okay, perfect.
Mike Hunt is like a 6.
I think Mike Hunt is right in there with Bend over.
Sure. Yeah. 6.2, 6.8. How about that? They're both 6s. Drew Peacock is dumb. All right, you don't agree. Mike
I like Drew
Rochburns is good.
Peacock.
That's stupid.
Who's the next team?
Well, hold on. We're out on Wake. Who are we in on so far?
Oh, somebody redeemed Hangman.
You got to be kidding me.
Just
I
kidding.
fucking set up a new board.
I'm just kidding.
God, dude.
I'm so in on Miami, dude. Every day that passes by more, I like Miami more and more. Yesterday, I looked up what they were to go undefeated.
You're such a loser.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
You just want to like Miami because nobody likes Carson Beck.
It's not why, dude. I just told you a million reasons yesterday why I like them.
Oh, they have a good transfer portal.
They have the best transfer portal, maybe in the whole nation, and they don't need the state of Florida. Yeah, not whoopee.
You know, this is the thing. The new age of college football. All of a sudden, we're just going to fucking get hype when a team has a new transfer portal. How about this? How about pull your head out of your ass? You got Mario Cristobal. Mario Cristobal is a guy in charge of all these transfer portals. Let me just explain something real quick. A kid transferring to Miami to go play football there, he probably wants to get paid and have a good time in Miami. You think he wants to go out in the field, Mario Cristobal in the heat, and fucking win games? That's what you think they want to do? I don't think so. I heard a great quote. I'll give Tom Fernelli this credit for this in Cover 3. You know what he said? He said, this goes back thousands of years. When you hire mercenaries to go out and win a war, when you start losing that war, they just leave. When times get tough, players that come over in a transfer portal fold. And you all of a sudden want to slurp Miami because they have the nation's best transfer portal.
I will say this for being accountable and fair, incredible quote. Like
great
really
quote. Great quote.
Really, really good quote. But you're gonna learn about Miami, dude. You're gonna learn.
I hope it behooves me more if the Falcons suck because I'm a Bucs fan, but I almost hope you're more wrong about Miami.
Yeah, I know why. It's because they open up with Notre Dame week 1 and they're gonna spank that ass.
They're not gonna spank that ass.
They're gonna spank
they
that
could.
ass.
They could. I'm not even saying Notre Dame's gonna win. What was the line of that game? Notre Dame.
You know what? Everyone's gonna be thinking Ohio State will have the championship game hangover against Texas, but really it's gonna be Notre Dame.
That's a terrible take.
Well, I think it's a good take.
Okay. All right, you're out on Wake Forest. And who were you in on that we talked about so far?
You're welcome, Chew. Great job yesterday. I listened to your stream and your interview. You did a great job.
Good job, Chewy.
W's for Chewy.
I didn't listen, but good job. I just appreciate and respect anybody who puts themselves out there and who gives this a shot. So kudos to you.
You didn't listen. I don't remember the girl's name, but she loved the Panthers, so you and her can collab.
She loved the Panthers. Yeah. Did she rave about Bryce Young?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She said, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Because nobody says anything about Bryce Young.
Yeah. No, she talked about Bryce Young 100,000%.
Oh, what'd she say about Bryce Young?
She said that she thinks this is his year.
Oh, yeah, right. That's the narrative around NFL. The fucking
listen, I just
water coolers.
I was going to say, your worst take that you've had so far doing the football previews is that a person could be in on the Panthers, but not in on Bryce Young. That's just ridiculous.
I'm not saying no.
I want to say all the Stephen A. Smith's words right now.
No.
Incredulous.
No, you're not. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying that people don't have to be in on Bryce Young. I'm saying they're not hyping up Bryce Young.
Yeah. I'll say this too. Chewy asked her to cook for him, and she said yes. Super way to establish dominance is asking someone that you just met to cook for you. Like, honestly, Chewy, great fucking move.
Like, just like cook on stream, or like cook and then bring it over.
Imagine interviewing a woman, you doing it. You could never pull this off, by the way. Only Chewy could. You would never.
You say I don't have game?
You would never be able to convince a woman that you were interviewing for the first time ever to cook you a meal in person. You couldn't do it. Only Chewy.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But also cooking for Chewy is, I mean, you just gotta like heat up some Hot Pockets.
Yeah, heat up the leftovers.
You just gotta put Hot Pockets in a microwave. So it's like, who is gonna say no to that? Because you don't actually have.
I don't know, but see, what you're doing now is you're diminishing Chewy, and I can't.
I'm not diminishing Chewy.
Okay, well, I can't have you do that. It was impressive.
Listen, Chewy comes in here every day and tells us what he eats for breakfast. Like, I literally, what I'd give for him to just say scrambled eggs or even a bowl of frosted flakes.
We have a command. And also, just so you know, I gave Chewy some breakfast advice in the Discord the other day. I agree with you. Chewy is one well-rounded breakfast away from being dominant in this space. He needs eggs and spinach and some protein. That's what he needs.
Yes.
Everybody needs that in the morning.
Okay. Chewy cooking stream. Sounds good.
He had Captain Crunch today, so we're not getting anywhere.
I like Captain Crunch. I like
Captain Crunch too, but it's
that's not true. I was almost gonna say I didn't have a bowl of cereal in a long time. I had Honey Bunches of Oats the other day. The best honey bunches of oats. If you don't like Honey Bunches of Oats, you don't. On almonds, you don't know ball. Hey, let's go back to a team worth of shit. We were gonna end on SMU yesterday, and we didn't talk about him. You want to talk about him?
Fuck yeah!
All right, let's do it.
Guess their win total.
I feel like SMU has got to be pretty high. 9.5.
8.5 overs minus 124.
Okay. Before we get into this game, I'm going to need to know what is Prime's position on SMU.
Prime's getting kind of quiet lately. Like, I haven't heard anything from Prime since Micah Parsons requested that trade. And I think he's more, if I'm not mistaken, he seems to be really in on Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. So I haven't heard how he feels about SMU.
Prime is in on Oklahoma State?
I think so. Pretty sure. Ooh. Damn, dude. Good point, Snides. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't heard from Budman in a while.
Is Budman, dude? Yeah.
I miss Budman.
My boy Prime is getting ready for school. Very funny. He likes Oklahoma this year. I'll tell you right now. When was I bet Oklahoma over their wins? I think that was one of my favorite plays, but it hit a couple years ago. Steak, you and I were both on that. Oh, it was with Dylan Gabriel. We love Dylan Gabriel. I think I'm out on Venables as head coach. Do you agree?
1,000,000%. You know I agree.
Yeah, we haven't talked
SEC. Venables' first coach to get fired last year. I understand that wasn't happening, but was that the worst take ever?
No.
They were fucking dog meat.
Yeah, Jackson Arnold was terrible. Terrible quarterback. Where is he now? Is he in Auburn?
Yeah, no. Yes, he's at Auburn. They open up against Baylor, dude. I can't wait to fade him.
Okay. Let's talk SMU. So 8.5 win total, overs minus 124. This is a team last year that was very good. They were 11-1 in the regular season. They lost to Clemson in the ACC championship. They played Penn State in the college football playoff and lost 38-10.
Oh my God, dude. I'm sorry. The chat just said something. Do you know that Chris Johnson Jr. is on SMU?
Of course I didn't know that.
That is incredible.
Why is that incredible?
He transferred from Miami.
Chris Johnson Jr. was in Miami?
Chris Johnson Jr. was at Miami. He transferred to SMU.
I don't know why you think that's that incredible, though. Why is that incredible? Is he good?
I don't know. It's just so fucking exciting. You know how old we are, dude? Do you understand how old we are?
Yeah, will you shut the fuck up? Like Notre Dame, maybe I'm just accustomed to this because Notre Dame has like every former player's son on their team.
Chris Johnson Jr. is insane. We are so old.
Yeah, it sucks.
You had like Jerry Rice's son and Torrey Hunter's son. Like those are a little different. Chris Johnson's fucking son? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I see what you mean. Yeah. No, it is. It's. I mean, what are you gonna do? We're washed. We're past our prime, but we still. I think we act younger than we are. Would you say? Is that fair?
No idea. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I mean, I hang around some people my age.
Hopefully,
it is Joey. It is. It's his kid.
What's up, crackers? What's up?
Unless did I get duped? No, dude, it's his fucking kid, Joey Dumps. You should know. You're boys with Chris Johnson.
Oh yeah, Chris Johnson is a Orlando guy. He used to come to our bar all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's boys with Joey Dumps. True story. And Edrin James, boys with Joey Dumps.
Yeah. Edrin James, good dude. I remember when he came in and partied when I was managing the club. Chris Johnson, though, was always cool too. You know, the guy who came in, actually that made things a little uncomfortable. Not that he was a bad guy, but he ended up becoming a bad guy. That defensive end for the Panthers, who ended up being a UFC fighter, Greg something.
Oh, Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He came for New Year's Eve one time. He rented out like the upstairs room. And I remember I was like, I hope this guy doesn't get angry tonight because I ain't fucking kicking him out.
Yeah. No,
yeah. Wait, I was going to tell you. Oh, I saw a tweet the other day. It was like, name the nicest or baseball player you've ever met in real life. I met him coming into the club. Do you know who my answer is?
No.
Former pitcher for the Yankees.
Former pitcher for the Yankees. Andy Pettit?
No, that's a pretty good guess. CC Sabathia.
Oh, fuck, yeah. I could see it being a really nice guy.
He was the fucking nicest guy ever. Like, there was a line. He showed up to the front, came up and talked to me. I think I was working the door at the time. And he was just like, hey, man, big smile on his face. Like his agent was with him. His agent was like, I'm with CC Sabathia. Do you mind if we just get ahead of this line? I looked at CC. He was just a big dude. Just smiling. I was like, yeah, come on in. What are you laughing about?
He's not Chris Johnson's kid.
I mean, honestly, bro, like this is the problem. I can't. You are a dumb motherfucker. You really are. And you're over here like glamoring about it.
I Googled it. Can I just tell you why I got confused?
Fuck Christ, dude.
Can I tell you? Just let me tell you. Ready? I said, is Chris Johnson Jr. the son of Chris Johnson? That's a very stupid question because if your name's Chris Johnson Jr., you are probably the son of Chris Johnson. So it said, yes, Chris Johnson Jr. is the son of former NFL cornerback Chris Johnson.
Okay. I just can't believe you made that much of a stink about. Like,
I was so excited, dude. I'm out.
I don't know why.
I'm out on SMU.
All right, let's get back to business. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. I don't know how I got on CC Sabathia and Greg Hardy. That's my fault. All right, that's my fault. I don't know what you did though. Celebrating Chris Johnson's son transferring to SMU. Like, oh my God, can you believe it? Anyways.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, that was good. What time is it? 11:33. All right, we got plenty of time. Rhett Lashley. I mean, come on. You're going to tell me that guy wasn't born to coach SMU football? Rhett Lashley?
Sick name.
Yeah. You know what I learned about SMU, and I didn't know this? You know what it stands for?
Southern Methodist?
Yep. Good. You almost fucked that up. Good job. Yeah. It's outside of Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a private school. It's really small, and I did not know this. I met a couple of guys at a bar in Gramercy. I was having a beer and a bite to eat after a long day of work. A couple young guys betting on a game. I talked to one of them. Very nice. He went to SMU. They were going to the Yankees game, and they were talking about they couldn't have been older than 23 years old. They were sitting behind home plate. They were in the Legends Suite. I'm like, well, these kids, they're too young to have money, but their parents have money. And the guy I met, I think he follows the Degenerate. I don't know if you're watching. What's up, dude? That's like an ultra rich school.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes.
And I've heard, I think Javon followed this up or vouched for this or Trent even, but like it's just loaded with like douchey rich kids.
Yeah, I'm not super surprised to hear that.
Not all of them. The kid I met was cool, but I didn't know that about SMU. I really didn't. But the reason for me saying that is it's probably a reason that they're becoming relevant in their athletic department because you can get money involved and they have people with money.
Well, weren't they really super relevant and then had like a whole scandal that like ruined the program?
Oh, yeah, like steroids and stuff. That was a ESPN 30 for 30, I think.
Who was the guy? Eric Dickerson?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Where did Eric Dickerson's son go to college?
I'm going to say Notre Dame.
No, I have no idea. It's because it's not that big of a fucking deal.
Oh.
You mean Snow Mountain University? That works too. All right, SMU first team with the death penalty. That's what it is. Yep. Good job. Jeff Matthews knows ball. All right, let's get back to business. I wonder how many times I'm going to keep saying that. 5 offensive starters, 3 defensive starters coming back. Kevin Jennings is the most valuable player. Tight end RJ Maryland, emerging star. Top newcomer. Oh my God, Chris Johnson Jr.
This sucks.
Chris Johnson Jr. Okay, they're bringing back their tight end. I guess they run a 2.
I just got to show you a picture of this guy, dude. You got to see a picture of this guy.
Dude, I do not care. They have 3 offensive linemen coming back.
You're going to tell me that man doesn't look like fucking the Chris Johnson I was talking about?
Sure.
He does. He looks like CJ2K.
Sure. We're going to move on. Will SMU survive its schedule? Can Jennings take the next step? How did Lashley evaluate the work his team did in the spring? All right. Told you what they did last year. Their only regular season loss, by the way, was BYU. I think I had the under in that game. That was fun, 15-18. That's when I fell in love with BYU's form tackling. Great tackling team. Let's go through the schedule, Steak. One more time. 8.5 over -120. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good enough.
Here we go on SMU. East Texas A&M at home, Baylor at home, at Missouri State, at TCU.
I mean, they could absolutely open 4-0, but I'll say 3-1 to keep them humble. Baylor's not a joke, dude.
After TCU, they have a bye.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have this 4-game stretch. Syracuse at home, Stanford at home, at Clemson, at Wake Forest.
3-1, so they're 6-2.
Okay. This is their next stretch. Miami at home, at Boston College, then a bye week, Louisville at home, at California.
Probably 3-1, but I think 9 wins is tough for this team. But if you made me guess right now, I'd say they go 9-3.
Dude, I mean, is this not like the ultimate look-ahead sandwich spot? At Clemson, then they have to go to Wake Forest before playing Miami at home.
Yeah, luckily for them, Wake Forest will be dog shit.
All right, just saying, circle it. Map play. Look-ahead spot. You know what? That's what we should do. We should make a list of look-ahead spots. Maybe I'll do that on the plane tomorrow night.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, fun look-ahead.
When do you leave?
Well, I was going to leave tonight, but I'm going to stay an extra day because our dog is pretty sick today. So I'm going to go tomorrow night. You're out at 10. You see, I don't like flying late. I have no choice, unfortunately, because of work, but I can't. I have to fly after or like a 7 a.m., but that sucks. Got to get up at like 4:30. But anyways, you're going to get out. You're probably not going to have any weather delays. It's been torrential downpours and storming every evening. Like last night, the lightning here last night was awful.
Last night was crazy.
So I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow night is. Hopefully I can even fucking get out. But anyways, you got them at 9-3?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You like under?
I don't know that I like under, but I think let's just go through a couple of these games that are really hard. Baylor, you're saying don't sleep on Baylor.
I gave them a loss in my 9-3 though.
Okay. I don't think at TCU is easy.
Yeah, they ain't losing to Baylor and TCU. If they lose to Baylor and TCU, it's already over.
Okay. Well, Syracuse and Stanford at home are very good patty cake games before you play at Clemson. However, Syracuse has got Steve Angelini, former backup from Notre Dame. We'll talk about them next. Maybe not a pushover. Their head coach is tough. I like him. Fran something. I always forget. So Baylor at TCU, at Clemson, Miami, Louisville.
I will literally kill you, Snide. I will kill everyone in this chat if that's really actually Chris Johnson Jr. I'm not talking about it anymore, but everyone's dead if that's actually fucking Chris Johnson Jr. I swear to God, I'll lose my fucking mind.
I will sponsor the stream like cornfields if you will shut the fuck up about Chris Johnson Jr.
I'm so fucking angry. I don't know how I'm going to be able to finish.
Still don't know how you think they college ball will do unless you follow every team. Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard, Goat Sports. I agree.
We're working. We're working on it though. We're trying.
We're trying to get as familiar as we can. Let's talk Pitt and then let's talk Syracuse and let's wrap it up.
Okay, deal.
Pitt,
Well, we didn't talk North Carolina, dude.
Oh, okay. Let's do those three. We have time. We have 20 minutes. 3 teams, and then we're done with ACC talk. It's been 2 days of ACC talk, but this is the kind of work you got to put in if you want to be a successful long-term
17
capper, which we guarantee if you watch the stream every day, you will become. That is a joke. That is a joke. That is a joke. Are we talking baseball? You know, I looked at the board yesterday, the baseball board. I didn't like anything. And then the last second, I was like, I love Ryan Pepio's Ks over 5.5 minus 165. I didn't play it. He had 5 Ks through like 4 innings. Then he ended with 6. I would have been really mad if I laddered that. Shout out to anybody who had the Rays. I think Krabs had the Rays yesterday. Good job, Krabs. Pitt, ranked 39th. They've got Pat Narduzzi coming back. I fucked up with Pitt. I bet on them 2 years ago. They went under. And then last year, I think they went over. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What a crazy schedule. Dude, do you know what Pitt did last year, Steak?
I think they were solid. They have Eli Holstein. We liked him.
We do like him. 6'4", 225.
We even said we can't fade him. Remember last year we said we could not fade him.
Wait, I think this is wrong. Did Pitt only play 11 games last year?
Maybe.
It says they started 6-0 and then they finished 0-5. That sound right?
I didn't know that happened. No. But yeah, it sounds right.
Maybe they had a game get canceled.
Not sure.
Injuries. Yeah. They won at Cincinnati. They won at North Carolina. They beat Cal, Syracuse, and then they lost at SMU. They lost to Clemson, lost to Louisville, lost to Boston College. They lost to Toledo.
Insane schedule to end the year. Holy shit.
Yep. They lost.
They lost to Toledo?
They lost to Toledo in 8 overtimes in the bowl game, 6 overtimes in a bowl game. The game above Sports Bowl. I never heard of that in my life. They are. Can you pull up their betting line, please? They have 7 offensive starters and 7 defensive starters coming back. That's a lot in today's college football.
That's a shit ton.
A lot. You got Eli Holstein coming back.
Over plus 108.
Well, how many games? Sorry.
6.5. The overs plus 108.
You got 2 offensive linemen coming back. You got Poppy Williams, wide receiver, Kenny Johnson, wide receiver. And you've got Desmond Reed, running back. I think he's pretty good. I think he's a good player. Desmond Reed. Yep. Energy and the love we've got for each other to push each other. We feel like we've got an actual brotherhood, LB Kyle Lewis said. Here's the schedule. Duquesne at home, Central Michigan at home, at West Virginia, Louisville at home. That sounds like 3-1.
Are they better than West Virginia?
I don't know.
Backyard brawl, dude.
Did we talk Big 12 already? I think we did.
I'll give you 3-1. I'll give you 3-1, but it could easily be 2-2.
Okay. Boston College at home, at Florida State, at Syracuse, NC State.
1-3.
Okay. End the year at Stanford, Notre Dame at home, at Georgia Tech, Miami at home.
1-3. This team goes 5-7. I don't like this team.
Okay, hold on. Let me name 6 wins, and you're going to tell me no. Okay.
Okay.
Duquesne.
You need 7 though. You need 7 to matter.
Oh, okay. Let me find 7 wins, and then you tell me which one is not the win. Ready?
Okay.
Duquesne, Central Michigan, West Virginia, Boston College, Syracuse, NC State, Stanford.
That's a big ask, asking them to beat Boston College, Syracuse, NC State, and West Virginia. I think all 4 of those teams. And if they lose one of those games, tell me the teams they would have to beat if they lose one of those 7 games you just said. Who would they have to beat? Miami, Clemson. Who else?
No, they don't play Clemson. Miami, Notre Dame, Louisville, Florida State, Georgia Tech.
Okay, it's you could get me to 6. I don't know if you can get me to 7.
Okay. We talked Georgia Tech. Let's talk Syracuse.
Okay.
All right.
boy
I
Steve
want to,
Angeli.
dude. Steve and Jelly, my fucking goat. I'm going to be in on Syracuse. I'm telling you that right now. What's their betting line?
5.5 and the overs
my
plus
God.
154.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oof, maybe not. Well, it's a team that went 9-3 last year. They're returning 1 offensive starter and 3 defensive starters. Fran Brown, that's who he is. First year, he was 10-3. Love it. They lost to Stanford at home last year, lost at Boston College, but they beat Miami, they beat Connecticut, beat Pittsburgh. They didn't really have any other. They had a very easy schedule last year, so that 9-3 record is put an asterisk next to it. Beat Washington State in a Holiday Bowl, 52-35. They did have Kyle McCord. Okay, big drop off there with no Kyle McCord. They are returning though, Steak. Only their left tackle. That's it.
Yeah, I hate this. I hate this.
Okay. Steve Angeli, that's it. 3 defensive starters. Here's the schedule. Tennessee and Atlanta to open up. Yikes. Connecticut at home, Colgate at home, then at Clemson.
2-2. If UConn to give me, I'll just say it is.
Sure. Duke at SMU, Pitt at Georgia Tech.
1-3, best case scenario.
Okay. Probably lose. Well, you don't think they can beat Duke at home?
Duke is good, dude.
I know.
They won 9 games last year. They got Darian Mensah. They paid him $8 million fucking dollars. I think Duke.
You know what? I've thought about this a little bit more.
You don't like Duke.
I don't like a college quarterback from Tulane getting paid $8 million.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't.
I think did we write we're in on Duke?
I don't remember. You deleted it.
I'm out.
That's fine. I don't think we wrote that we were in on Duke, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm out on fucking Duke. You know what? I might actually fade them.
I can tell because every time we mention that a team plays Duke on the schedule, you act like they're playing fucking Elon.
That's not true at all.
Yeah.
I said yesterday.
That's fine. That's fine. No, you don't like Duke. I'm fine with that. I'm 100% fine with you not liking Duke.
I was in on Duke yesterday. Thank you, Crutch. I was.
I am in on Duke.
I'm out on Duke. You know what? I'm not out on Duke. I'm out on paying a college quarterback from Tulane $8 million.
Yeah, I respect that take. It's an alarming amount of money.
Total Slayer. No, we should not run back Hangman. Let's finish up strong. We got one more guy, and then we're going to shut it down. Okay. Am I going on Owner's Box today, by the way? I totally forget.
No idea.
I don't either yet. All right, let me find out. Where did I leave off?
Well, we didn't finish going through Syracuse's schedule, but you think they could beat Duke. I have them at 3-5 in their first 8 games. Sounds like you might have them at 4-4.
Okay. North Carolina, at Miami, at Notre Dame, Boston College.
1-3, so they're 4-8 for me.
Okay. Here are the 5 wins on. No,
somebody redeemed Hangman for real this time.
Okay, fine. We'll play Hangman after we're done with the ACC. We have one more team. We have UNC.
Deal.
That's it.
You got a deal, buddy.
So is it 5.5 is the win total or 4.5?
Mm-hmm. It's 5.5. The overs plus 154.
Okay, here has to be your 6 wins if you're going over for Syracuse. You got to beat Connecticut. You got to beat Colgate. You have to beat Duke. You have to beat Pittsburgh. These are all home games. And then you have to beat Boston College, another home game. And then here's the toss-up. You ready? At Georgia Tech or North Carolina at home.
This team ain't winning 6 games, my boy.
When you throw my boy in there.
Not doing it. I know you want to bet. And I know he had a big dick drive for us in the Penn State game, and I do respect him. But he's not going to come in there and do what Kyle McCord did.
I guess we're not going to talk Stanford or Virginia, but they both seem really pathetic. So there's no
Virginia has Chandler Morris, the North Texas guy at quarterback. See what their win total is. 6.5 wins. Virginia is expected to be significantly less pathetic than Syracuse.
Okay.
And then Stanford, dude. I'm not talking about stupid Stanford.
Mid-major, thanks for the sub bank. Pucifer with a follower. Taki Wavy with a follow. What's up? Thanks for following the board.
Stanford 3.5 wins. And the overs plus money.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, but let's talk about North Carolina. Obviously, you got Bill Belichick going there. Steve Belichick's the defensive coordinator. I'm sure that's because he's really good at coordinating defenses and not Bill Belichick's son. Loves some nepotism. Oh, my fucking God. Freddie Kitchens is the offensive coordinator.
Freddie Kitchens. Who's the quarterback?
Gio Lopez?
That's it, Gio Lopez. I'm gonna do a little quick research about Gio Lopez.
4 returning offensive starters, 2 returning defensive starters. This is a team that lost 6 games last year and lost to Connecticut in a bowl game. That's not good. Scored 14 points. Let's look at let's read the overview. Okay. It's lengthy. That's what she said. No, that doesn't really play. Does that play? No, it doesn't. Anyways. The overriding theme for this season is about 73-year-old Bill Belichick, the winningest Super Bowl coach, giving it the college try after leaving the Patriots and not landing an NFL job. It was a controversial choice for UNC after the awkward firing of Mac Brown, who was in his second go-around with the Tar Heels and led them to 6 consecutive bowl games. While information about the team wasn't flowing freely during spring, the players didn't wear jersey numbers during practice. Belichick was often in the headlines, and his beauty pageant girlfriend received more media attention than the players. So getting beyond the Belichick backdrop and seeing what kind of product is on the field is worth monitoring. The opener against TCU will be interesting, followed by non-league softies against Charlotte, Richmond, and UCF in a bye, which should enable the Tar Heels to gain momentum before the ACC play against Clemson. All right. What were you going to look up, Gio Lopez? Tell me about Gio Lopez.
Had a pretty good year last year, 2,500 yards, 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Had some experience. Looks like my kind of guy.
Okay, Max Johnson transferred to UNC from A&M. Shout out Max Johnson and Brad Johnson for coming on the board review. All right, here we go. TCU at home, at Charlotte, Richmond, at UCF.
4-0.
Shut the fuck up. Seriously?
4-0.
Clemson at home, then a bye week. Travel to California, Virginia, at Syracuse.
3-1.
Shut up. Seriously?
3-1.
You're in on the Tar Heels? God. That is contrarian. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes Bill Belichick in the Tar Heels, I'll tell you that. Kind of reminds me of fading Colorado when Deion Sanders was there year 1. That's what it reminds me of. Everybody's doing it. Stanford at Wake Forest, Duke at NC State. Really soft end of the schedule.
This team could go 10-2. North Carolina could go 10-2. I don't really either, Herna. I don't think it's as contrarian as DJ's saying.
Nobody's betting on North Carolina and Bill Belichick.
I don't know if anyone's betting against them either. I just think people care less. But they had a good transfer portal class, in case you're wondering.
I wasn't.
Okay.
All right.
UNC
so
to make the playoff. Good question, dude. See, I like
here, I will say this is a soft schedule. So maybe you're onto something. 2 losses could be Clemson and they could be TCU. Outside of that, I mean, at NC State's a tough game.
You want to guess what they are to make the playoff?
Shit. I don't know.
15-1.
You gonna take it?
Yeah.
All right. Put your fucking dick down.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
We haven't released our ACC newsletter yet, right?
No, we're gonna do college in 1. I think it'll come out in 2 weeks.
Cool.
We'll put all our best bets on there. That'll be a good one though. Okay. Fuck it. I don't know. Maybe I'll tell you. All right. Hangman, and then we'll shut it down. Good stream. Good stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out as always. One more Hangman from Total Slayer. Out on Wake Forest. In on UNC. Okay. Would be a how about a I was gonna say a North Carolina player.
Wait, Crutch sent me something interesting about Wake Forest. Their under 1.5 conference wins is only plus 110.
You want to take that?
I want to fade the shit out of Wake Forest, dude. I
Okay.
really do.
Okay. All right. I like it. Give me a good ACC one.
You want me to do it?
Hangman. Yeah, text me.
Okay. Tough. Let me think about this.
You got anybody that you like and from like North Carolina?
North Carolina? Well, that's a pretty healthy clue.
Okay. Do whatever you want. Choice is yours. Oh, quantitative eating says Blue Jays Mariners moneyline parlay, even money. Love it. Love it. Good luck if you're still betting baseball. Steak and I have tapped out.
Yeah.
I'm going to end on the highest note possible with my fucking over in Colorado.
Tough, dude. Hold on, I gotta look up one thing. This might be a really good one. Okay, yeah, I'm doing it. It's a coach.
Okay.
Okay, tell me if you think that's good.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I don't think anybody's going to get that.
I think they will. But
Really?
don't say anything else. Just a coach.
Okay.
That's it.
Everybody see that? Rangers money line DGen trust.
I don't think you want us tailing you right now
I know.
in MLB.
You don't.
All right, guys. Letters R.
R.
Jesus. A. E. D. C. S. M. I. Yep, there we
Auto
go.
gelato, bang. Good job.
You
Well
know who
done.
he's the coach of, DJ?
No.
Stanford.
He's the coach of Stanford?
Frank Reich is the head coach of Stanford.
Oh my God. I want to fade the fuck out of them.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
All right, guys. Steak, great job. Safe travels to New York tomorrow. And same goes for myself. I'll be there hopefully a little bit after you. If anything changes, I'll let you know. And that's okay, Proper Patch. Thank you all for hanging out. Steak, we'll check you later. Have a great day. All right. Didn't even say goodbye. Love that. I think Snowman just went live. If I'm not mistaken, I just got a notification. We'll send you over to Snowman Sports. Good luck, everyone, on your bets today. I'll take a gander at the MLB board and see if anything speaks to me. Thank you very much. Quantitative DC, appreciate you. They play week 0. Nice. See ya. Bad guy, Goots. Yep. Oh, owner's box. Fuck. I don't know if I'm going on owner's box. It wasn't me. Okay. Thanks for the new follow. Shit. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea if I'm going on. I kind of fucked up. Let me go check my DMs. I don't know if I'm going on today or tomorrow. Yep. Okay, I'm on today. Is Owner's Box live? I'm on today. I'm glad I fucking double checked. I'm on today. What time is it? Are they live yet? They better be fucking live. They're live. All right, cool. I almost fucked that one up. Shout out Snowman. We'll get you next time, brother. I got to get Snowman on too and stump him. Let's go shoot the shit with the Canadians. Give me about, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm going to go get a snack or something, shut my vocal cords down. And we'll see you at Owner's Box here shortly. Let the guys know I'll be there in a few minutes. All right. Check you later. Have a great day. Peace.